Hello everyone, MCon here, bringing you your favorite Dwarven Grey Warden, Durin Adukin, for another episode of our Dragon Age Origins Let's Play. We're out here in the market district of Denerim, capital of Ferelden, heart of the enemy and all that, where we just met our old friend Gorham, who's been exiled. He's now a surface dwarf, but he's got some pretty cool dwarven wares and stuff. And another neat thing that happened, we leveled up, so let's go ahead and meet that out. I think dexterity is as high as it needs to get at this point, so we're going to up cunning. I wouldn't mind a little bit more constitution, and willpower gets me the stamina, right? So we get one more point of willpower, and continue on. Alright. Ooh, Summon Spider is up for grabs. But so is Scattershot and Arrow of Slaying. Oof. Activation costs 91, so probably wouldn't be able to use that very often. But granted an automatic critical hit if the shot finds its target, although high-level targets may be able to ignore the effect. I suffer reduced stamina regeneration for a time. Huh. And adds extra, Master Archer adds extra attack bonus. Well, that's this guy, and we don't have that yet. Scattershot. The archer fires a single arrow that automatically hits, stunning the target and dealing normal damage. The arrow then shatters, hitting... Ooh. Yes. No question about it. That is yes. Oh, yeah. That's going to be fun. Alright, so I need to... No, not skills. Spells and talents. Here we go. I need to replace some of these guys. I keep rapid shot up. Dirty fighting, we like to keep around. Pinning shot, crippling shot. Shouting, I do not need aim, so I will replace aim. Yes, we keep suppressing fire on. And let's put scatter shot in there. Scatter shot and critical shot. Excellent. Oh yes, I'm liking this. Poison making and trap making. Yeah. Okay. This is looking good, and I still have Barry, of course, to summon when need be. So, alright, we couldn't get in there. Let's talk to any of these merchants around here. Oh, that also needed a key. Oh, I think I remember. This had something to do with pickpocketing. You could go around pickpocketing people. Get their stuff.
What is it? I have work to do.
I have a note here from your master.
What does it say? I knew this would happen. Just when I was starting to get good. Well, thanks, I guess.
Alright, he took his dismissal notice well in hand. So that's decent of him. Okay, how about this chest? Aha! Soldier's steel helm. Alright, anyone to talk to here? Habron.
Don't stare at me, Chell. I can have my father send you south to fight Darkspawn, you know.
Oh, is that so? Master Ignacio.
Another visitor in my store. Enjoy browsing my wares.
Who are you?
Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock, I handle other affairs.
What affairs are those?
Business deals, meetings. Caesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day concerns of our store.
You're not from Ferelden, are you, Master Ignacio?
No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
Oh, what do you mean, then?
On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time.
With the blight, Ferelden isn't exactly safe either, though. You might be better off in Antiva.
Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto, the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming.
Well, Master Ignacio, is there anything you need help with?
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day.
Fair enough. Tell me, do you have any stories of Antiva?
It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
So I've heard. Farewell.
Luck be to you, Warden.
Alright. Caesar, do you have anything to tell? Ooh, a book. Noladar Anthology of Dwarven Poetry. Oh, I gotta read that. The undead exhumed, born from the shallowest grave, mined from the living, by the Paragon Linkar. Do you like fried mush and nug? I do not like them, Mr. Klug. I do not like fried mush and nug. Would you eat them on a rug? If you eat, you'll get a hug. I would not eat them on a rug. From you I would not want a hug. Then would you drink them from a jug? Come on, give them a chug. I would not drink them from a jug. I'd rather eat a slimy slug. This is great. Would you eat them with a bug? Would you share them with a thug? I would not share them with a thug. I would not eat them with a bug. Not for a hug, not on a rug. From a jug, I will not chug. Come on now, Mr. Klug. Are you on some kind of drug? Eat them in this hole I dug. Eat them, don't just shrug. I've had it, Mr. Klug. Down into that hole you dug. Down with the thug, and the slug, and the bug. That's great. I love that. By the Paragon Seuss. 212 Glory. Oh, that's wonderful. Never surrender. Dwarvish blood may be lukewarm, but vital as ore. Huh. By the Paragon Lynchkar. Another haiku. There once was a miner of lyrium whose face looked like a perineum. The dead got him too. Not much he could do with a face that he was a shoo-in. With a face like that, he was a shoo-in. I think I might have mangled that one. The wordsmith of Carlo of House Yanok. 911 Dragon. Oh, we got a note. Letter from King Endrin. Perhaps you will burn this letter unread. For that, I would not blame you. Oh, this is the letter that King Endrin left me. Aw. But I would not return to the stone without saying this to you. I have seen what Balin is, and when I saw it, I knew I had been a fool. For only a fool would cut out his own heart and burn it for the sake of appearances. I never believed in your guilt. I allowed you to be exiled because I feared an inquiry into Trian's murder would taint our house with scandal in the eyes of the Deshirs and cost our family the throne. But I have saved nothing by this sacrifice. I sent my only child into an uncertain exile. Know that whatever you do now, you bear all the honor and pride of House Aducan. Oh, Dad loves me after all. Oh, that makes me feel way better. That's good.
Use begun.
And back to the chest.
I recognize you.
Hello.
From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Satisfaction?
An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel.
Really? Loghain's charges against the Wardens are false, you know. It was not I who was responsible for King Kalen's murder.
So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Loghain's word?
Use your wits, you daft fool! The Wardens would never help the Darkspawn.
I do not like your tone, sir. But you may be right. I may regret this, but I cannot duel someone who may be guiltless. Leave, Warden. If I find proof, we will meet again.
That's cool. Ooh, look, I'm silver-tongued. Yeah, that was different. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. Where else do we need to... Okay, so there's a back alley behind us to our
Dwarven
left.
craft.
Back in
Find
here.
dwarven craft.
Haven't been back this way yet. Oh, Oh, here's a house. Genitivi's home. Like Brother Genitivi? We've read some stuff of his, some writings of his, I'm pretty sure. It's a decent home.
What are you doing?
Oh,
You're
hello.
not supposed to go in there.
Why not?
I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed.
I could find more clues to Genitivi's disappearance, you know.
I said no. Genitivi was a very private person.
You're hiding something. I want to know what it is.
No, don't touch that door!
Danger.
Whoops. Sorry, Waylon. Don't think you've got much of a chance, though.
Okay, done with you now.
Ah! Well done, Alistair, resisting that chain lightning. Oh, what's this quest? Find the urn. Brother Genitivi, the scholar who is trying to track down Andraste's final resting place, has gone missing. His assistant, Waylon, told you that he set off to follow a lead on the urn. However, on further questioning, the man who called himself Waylon became defensive and attacked you. He is now dead. The man who called himself Waylon. He's got a lyrium potion on him. Interesting. Interesting.
It shall be done.
No, we were reading about the Urn of Sacred Ashes before, and I know somebody was looking for it for Arl Eamon because he was sick or something. Genitivi's research, here we go. And a steel symbol of Andraste. Cool. Okay, what do we know from the... Alright, the research suggests that the village of Haven in the mountains to the west might have some clues as to the location of the urn. Brother Genitivi must have gone to Haven to continue his search. Cool. Now we know. Alright, anything else interesting here? Chantry. But nothing good here. Oh, here's a cookbook. Dragon Cults on the Worship of Dragons. Let us suggest for the moment that a high dragon is simply an animal, a cunning animal to be sure, but in possession of no true self-awareness or sentience. There has not, after all, been a single recorded case of a dragon attempting to communicate or performing any act that could not likewise be attributed to a clever beast. How, then, does one explain the existence of so-called dragon cults throughout history? One dragon cult might be explainable, especially in light of the reverence of the old gods in the ancient Tevinter Imperium. In the wake of the First Blight, many desperate imperial citizens turned to the worship of real dragons to replace the old gods who had failed them. A dragon, after all, was a god figure that they could see. It was there as real as the archdemon itself, and, as evidence makes clear, did offer a degree of protection to its cultists. Other dragon cults could be explained in light of the first. Some cult members might have survived and spread the word. The worship of the old gods was as widespread as the Imperium itself. Certainly such secrets could have made their way into many hands. But there have been reports of dragon cults even in places where the Imperium never touched, among folks who had never heard of the old gods or had any reason to. How does one explain them? Members of a dragon cult live in the same lair as a high dragon, nurturing and protecting its defenseless young. In exchange, the high dragons seemed to permit these cultists to kill a small number of these young in order to feast on draconic blood. That blood is said to have a number of strange long-term effects, including bestowing greater strength and endurance, as well as an increased desire to kill. It may breed insanity as well. Navaran dragon hunters have said these cultists are incredibly powerful opponents. The changes in the cultists are a form of blood magic, surely, but how did the symbiotic relationship between the cult and the high dragon form in the first place? How did the cultists know to drink the dragon's blood? How did the high dragon convince them to care for its young, or know that they would? Is there more to draconic intelligence than we have heretofore guessed at? No member of a dragon cult has ever been taken alive, and what accounts exist from the days of the Navaran hunters record only mad rants and impossible tales of godhood, with dragons only recently reappearing and still incredibly rare. We may never know the truth, but the question remains. From Flame and Scale by Brother Florian, Chantry Scholar, 928 Dragon. Awesome. Oh, and we got a character about Brother Ferdinand Genitivi. Brother Genitivi, that is one of the Chantry's most well-known scholars, primarily on the basis of the stories he has published, which many of his contemporaries dismiss as fanciful, of his travels across the length and breadth of Thedas. Alright, let's hop on out of here.
It has begun.
Okay. Ooh, the Nod Noble Tavern. Cool. That's weird. What's going on there, buddy? Bugging out? Okay. Wonders of Theta Shop. Ooh, that sounds fun. Oh no! 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 Oh, guys, we've crashed. I'm sorry. I don't know, this computer seems to be, really hung up on running this game lately. I've had 2 technical issues now the last 2 videos. Well, we're gonna call that the end then, I suppose, and see where we can pick up next time. Sorry about that, everyone. Thanks for coming along, though, and I'll see you again next time. Bye, all.